welcome back to my channel here, talking about weight loss and various things like that. Thanks for checking back in. So last week I was out of town. I went up to, my wife and I went up to Reading, where we stayed, and were able to get out to Lassen, and we were able to get out to Mount Shasta, McLeod Falls, Whiskey Town Lake. It was good. It's a good getaway. I didn't weigh in last week as a result. We did some hiking. There was a lot of snow there. Kind of inhibited a lot of what we wanted to do. But anyway, weighed in this week with a 4-pound weight loss. So it also marks my 6-month mark since I started doing this again and really made a change. So that's a 73-pound weight loss in 6 months. So basically averaging 12 pounds a month, which can't complain. That's great. So I'll keep moving forward. I think I've really changed. I have no desire to go back at all. And I just kind of want to get to where I'm going. Honestly, and be done with this whole thing. Be a skinny dude. Getting there though. I mean, anyway, so 73 pounds in the last 6 months. So thanks for checking in. So I want to continue my series this week, talking about commercial diets. So this is the second one in this short series. I want to talk about supplement diets. Basically pills that tell you all these great things are going to do for you and help you lose weight. These things have been around forever. They go way back, probably into the 50s and 60s. I haven't really looked that far, but definitely 60s and 70s. And those old pills, I remember my mom taking them when I was a kid. So those old pills did either one or two things. They either increased your metabolism or they were appetite suppressants. They were probably mostly caffeine, because caffeine does both of those things. It decreases your appetite and also is a stimulant and increases your metabolism. Let's see, hundreds of millions of us work that magic every morning in coffee and whatever. But more and more have come out over the years. They come and go, come and go. You can go on to any shelf at Walmart or Target, any like GNC or vitamin store, and there's going to be a whole rack of things that are going to fat burners and all these things to help you lose weight. And it's some sort of powdery thing that these companies have come up with that promise the world for you. I did a quick look. Consumer Reports 2022. 3 most effective diet pills that really work. Now the funny thing is, no matter when they come out, they always say they really work and are really effective. These, all of them, they've had scientific studies that prove it. There've been the studies show that they're ranked for their safety and health. Consumer reviews, this is what makes these ones so great. Independent lab tests. There's a money-back guarantee, so if you don't lose weight, you get it back. Yay! And the speed of the results. They're all ranked the same way. What's funny is the scientific studies and the independent lab tests are really difficult to find with this stuff. So this first one, rated excellent, 97, 98, 99 in all the rankings. It's called Adiposogenics. Number 1, rated the most effective weight loss supplement in 2022. Adipose is actually a type of fat in the body, but we're not going to even get into that. Now, this one optimizes fat loss hormone, supercharges your metabolism. It's great for diabetics. High success rate, satisfaction. Contains 5 clinically proven ingredients. Anyways, the list goes on and on and on. What I find interesting with all of these, every single one of them has a disclaimer. It says individual results are going to be different. That this stuff, all of these recommend that you take them with a healthy diet, lifestyle, and add some exercise. The truth of the matter is, if you eat correctly, you don't need a supplement. What I also find quite interesting is every one of them wants you to buy a 6-month supply up front. It's because they know you're going to quit. I mean, I've done this myself. I am guilty of trying these types of things. And I don't know if I ever get through a couple of weeks. They do weird stuff. Some of them make you feel anxious, like, because they hype you up. Some of them give you stomach problems. Some of them give you sleep problems. Some of them flat out make you crap your brains out. That's been my experience with these supplements. The last one I bought was only maybe 2 years ago, and it was on an ad based on that stuff was on Facebook. You drink that makes the fat go away. It was on that show where they give people money for their business or whatever it's in. I ordered a month's supply because I'd never ordered 6. They sent me 6, charged me for 6. I still don't think I've gotten my money back for that stuff. Just forget it. Now, the latest and greatest is GOLO. Now, I'm not here to specifically pick on GOLO. I mean, if you're taking this stuff and it's working for you, you know, do it. Honestly. But I do have some issues here. What's interesting about their approach is they're looking at the insulin resistance and they're claiming they can help fix that problem. And I think that's good because these things, all these supplements, usually go with trends of the day, whatever's going on. And it's good that the public eye is taking notice of the insulin resistance problem in this country, because it's so detrimental to the overall health of people in the world in general. But these guys first off say right in their brochure that insulin resistance is the root of the problem. Insulin resistance is in fact the serious problem going on, but that's not the root of the problem. The root of the problem is poor diet. That's the root of the problem. All right. They also go on with slow metabolism. You probably gain weight easily, have trouble losing weight despite dieting. You may have insulin resistance. Again, this is symptomatic, not causation of the problem. Yeah, some of us have different metabolisms than others, for sure. But again, it's not hitting the actual root of the problem. Now, here's a list that's pretty accurate, I think. It says insulin resistance causes these things, and these are excess abdominal fat, weight gain, difficulty losing weight, fatigue, low energy, stress, anxiety, sleeplessness, slow metabolism. It goes on and on. And a lot of this are symptoms of insulin resistance, and this product is telling you that they can help you with all of these things. This thing is a mineral-based dietary supplement, all natural plant stuff. You know, it's amazing to me they find these things that are just plants in the world that somehow miraculously cure our weight loss problems, our weight gain problems, whatever you want to call it. And this says, by controlling glucose, maintaining healthy insulin levels, and eliminating conventional starvation diet, that's the secret to weight loss and wellness. I know, if you eat properly, you will in fact control your glucose and maintain healthy insulin levels. And it's not the starvation diet at all. That is not the secret to weight loss. The secret to weight loss is proper eating, folks. There's no way around it. We're in a pill-based society, have been for decades. I mean, most of our doctors have been turned into drug dealers. Everybody wants a pill for everything, and you know that's how we've been programmed. Now, here's really what's in this, supposedly. It contains 7 plant extracts and 3 minerals in a proprietary blend. What the hell what does that mean? And they've got a clinically studied dosage to help reduce insulin resistance and stubborn belly fat. Where is that study? That's the real question about that whole thing. So again, I'm not picking on this stuff. This says they have over 100 surveys supporting this stuff, or studies, right? Supporting their claims. And all these places seem to have it. I bet they use the same 100 people. I don't know. This is a list of the ingredients in it. Some sort of weird, like this is plant-based stuff. It's got vegetable cellulose, which is wood. It's kind of funny. It's got silica, which is sand. I mean, wow, nice. That's what you want. That helps reduce your insulin level a lot. I suppose if you lived on that stuff, you wouldn't have an insulin resistance problem. You might have a cramping problem, which you might have. But at the bottom line, at the end of the day, the issue really, in fact, is it's not FDA approved. It's not, the studies can't be found. They advertise that it says a USA FDA registered facility. That's where this stuff is made. What's interesting is the other ones advertise that like that's some whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. But the biggest two things that you really need to look at, you look at the fine print of this stuff, okay? They create a life plan for you by allowing you to eat more food and eliminate the conventional dieting. And another one here says you basically have to follow a well-balanced diet and exercise. they all say that. All of them. The fact of the matter is, if you had a well-balanced diet and exercised, you'd lose weight, you'd feel great, your insulin resistance would correct, and you wouldn't need any of this supplemental shit and pay money for it. The one last thing with this GOLO stuff is that it says that the studies for all this shit are on their studies page. I looked all over the website. I'm not gonna proclaim to be an expert on website searching. I looked everywhere I could find on their website. There was no studies page, so I have no idea what they're talking about. If it's a studies page, I can't find it on the website. Maybe you can. I'd be interested to actually see the actual studies of all of this stuff. But what's funny is a lot of this stuff they do on skinny people, medium, and really big people. It's not controlled, and I'm not an expert on that. You can look into Dr. Ekberg and Dr. Berg. They'll tell you how these studies are really conducted, and I'll leave their links below. Bottom line, don't waste your money on weight loss supplements. You don't need it. Eat whole foods, stay away from sugar, stay away from grain products, stay away from hydrogenated oils and those kinds of crap, and stay away from processed food. Vegetables, protein, good fat, eat twice a day, fast, you will lose weight, you will feel great without any of these dietary supplements and wasting your money. Now, there are some supplements you can take that help, that aren't dietary in that aspect. They're vitamins and minerals that we generally don't get enough of in our diet, and one of them would be a vitamin D. I take a vitamin D supplement. I take 10,000 IUs a day with K2. You can look that up. And I also take an electrolyte just to make sure I have everything I need for my body to work the way it's supposed to. So there's dietary supplements like that that you need and help because we have a shortage of because of the diet. But weight loss pills don't work. They really don't. At the end of the day, they take your money. They might work for a short time, and they can do all kinds of weird stuff to you. It's my experience with it. Eat right, and you'll be fine. All right, that's it. 6 months, 73 pounds for me. I'll keep chiming in. It's got some different goals I want to talk about in the future. All right, man. Take care. Thank you so much for watching.